Hello and welcome to Science View, where we cover the latest advances in Japanese science and technology. I'm your navigator, Tomoko Kimura, and this week's Science Watcher is Dr. Tomoko Tashiro from Aoyama Gakuin University.
Hello, nice to see you again.
And here is today's lineup. Our topic for this week's Leading Edge is eDNA, a revolution in monitoring aquatic ecosystems. There are all kinds of different creatures living in the rivers and oceans of the world. By examining the DNA they leave behind, we can tell what animals are living in the water and how many of them. Japan has state-of-the-art facilities for analyzing eDNA, and today we'll see them in action. And on J Innovators, Michelle?
This marker stake. Stakes like these are driven into the ground at places like construction sites to indicate boundary lines. But with a little ingenuity, they can do a great deal more. We'll meet a Takumi who's expanding our ideas about what a stake can be used for.
First up is today's Science News Watch.
Hi, I'm Michelle. Today I'm going to visit a Takumi innovator who makes boundary markers and stakes like this. But he's added a special twist so that they can be used for different purposes. Let's go and find out what they're for. We visited Okayama City, Okayama Prefecture in western Japan. Hello, I'm Michelle.
Hello, my name is Kengo Okada. Welcome to Okayama.
Thank you for having me today.
Thank you.
Today's Takumi is Kengo Okada. His company manufactures stakes that are used to mark things like boundaries. The company also runs a stake museum, displaying around 50 types of stakes from 10 countries around the world. This is from the US. And this is from Germany. And this one is from France. It's interesting that each country has its own style. This is one of the company's own stakes. It looks roughly the same as the others. So what makes it special?
This is one of ours. Hold this tablet over it.
Something came up on the screen. What's this?
That's information sent from the stake.
The screen showed information about a road. The marks shown are spots that have already been inspected. There are also photos and detailed reports from each inspection.
Inside the stake, there's a radio frequency ID tag, like this one.
The radio frequency ID tag, or RFID tag, is 2 centimeters wide and protected by a shockproof material. It is located in the top part of the stake. Each tag is capable of storing data. A smartphone application reads data from the stake and forwards it onto an internet server where it can be viewed. And it doesn't even need a battery, because the passive RFID tag draws its power from radio waves from the smartphone. These stakes are also used in disaster areas. These images are from Japan's massive earthquake and tsunami in 2011. They document the disaster and also show planned reconstruction in that area. They're also developing stakes to help prevent disasters. They rattle the stake to simulate an earthquake or landslide.
I just got an email.
Oh, what does it say?
It tells me how the stake is tilted, what angle, and in which direction.
How does this work? The secret is inside the stake. There's an accelerometer that detects ground vibrations. It's battery operated. When the stakes shift or move due to avalanches, landslides, or nearby construction work, that information is immediately sent to a nearby receiver. From there, it's relayed over the internet to companies and individuals by email. The stakes can also be built with sensors that detect rising water levels, such as from heavy rainfalls. These stakes are already in place in higher risk areas, helping to reduce damage from natural disasters. And there's something else very special about these stakes.
This is what we use to make the stakes.
These? But they're used plastic.
That's right. Recycled plastic films. We use these to make our stakes.
The stakes made of plastic are light and easily portable. The challenge was making them strong enough. To address this, they adjusted the balance of constituent polymers. With just the right balance, the stakes are both strong and durable. The recycled plastic is fed into a machine, melted, reshaped, and the stake is done. They are eager to find even more uses for their stakes.
Our recycling, sensors, and RFID tags all add value to our products. We want to offer this Japanese technology to the global community. For that, I want to come up with even more ways for the stakes to help prevent disasters.
And this is one of the plastic stakes. It's quite light, so it's easier for workers to carry.
I was really surprised that the stakes were made from recycled plastic.
Yes, they started recycling used industrial plastic from the surrounding area 40 years ago, when recycling was still a new idea in Japan.
Those plastic stakes are used to transmit information, which must have all sorts of uses in a modern information-driven world.
It surely has a lot of potential. He said they want to create stakes that can even communicate with GPS satellites.
Thank you very much, Michelle. So, Dr. Tashiro, any final thoughts about today's topic, environmental DNA?
Environmental DNA can make gathering information about the wildlife in a given habitat as simple as scooping up some water. It also allows for extensive and ongoing surveys of wildlife. It could become a powerful tool to warn us about endangered species or other ecological issues before they become serious problems. I can't wait to see how else it ends up being used.
Thank you, Dr. Tashiro. It makes me wonder what kind of DNA we're leaving behind in this studio environment. And that's all for Science View. See you all next time.